G'day everyone, Kwaka John here, and it's time for live stream. I'll be calling it live stream tonight. Next Wednesday I'll start calling it the Kwaka John Show. But I'll be advertising as the Kwaka John Vulcan Show, so that it shows up on the Vulcan search. G'day Alan, how you going, mate? A couple of things I should say at the top of the live stream. There's about a 4-second time delay from when Alan hears what I'm saying, and so that there's a bit slow response. And I think it takes YouTube 12 hours to add the comments to the video once the video is online. And there's one other thing I'd like to say, and that is that what was it? 12 hours of video. I can't remember. It'll come to me in a minute. Yeah. Thanks, Alan. That was a really funny comment that you made to someone in the comments under the videos, the Kwaka John Show. I found it really funny. So that's why I'm going to use it for live stream from now on. Oh, that's what, the other thing. On this internet provider, last time I used it twice, the internet connection dropped out. So if that happens during this live stream, don't worry. It comes back. It comes back online pretty quickly and resumes from where the live stream finished. Yeah. Yeah, so Alan's had a small vacation this week. Did you have a good time, Alan? The other thing I'd like to know is if you managed to do any rides in the last week. I think you did. Alan's in Michigan, USA, and of course I'm in Brisbane, Australia. Walter may have trouble getting online again. I think that second person is Walter, and I don't know, YouTube came up with a message on his computer saying he couldn't get into the couldn't participate in the comments on the live stream, so maybe that's happened again. When you say you went up to the UP in Michigan, what's the UP? Yeah, it's been raining in Michigan, so Alan's got about another week left of being able to ride his bike before the winter sets in proper with snow. So he won't be riding for about 6 months. Which is a real bummer for him. Yeah, Upper Peninsula, yeah. So he went to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. And there was snow, rain and snow. Oh dear. Well, it would have been indoors then, I guess. I went for a ride today, and the video's online on my channel. It was a pretty good day today, but the last couple of days it's rained. And it's supposed to rain till Thursday. So we're getting a lot of rain here. But then storm season in Brisbane used to be in October, November, but now it's in January, February. But we'll get tropical rain. Ah, right. I'm guessing that's a pretty remote sort of area. Looks like it's just going to be you and me out tonight again, Alan. I don't know why Walter can't join in. There's YouTube stopping him for some reason. I'm sure it's nothing insidious, but be nice to sort out the problem. You know, last week, Alan, the video had 57 views, which is one of the higher views for live stream, and it was just you and me. Ah, Ron's made it. Yeah, it is remote. Ah, good one. G'day, Ron. Good on you for joining us, mate. I'm glad you got through okay. Well, the new exhaust, I've got a few photos in view of photos, but because of COVID, the COVID pandemic, it's supposed to take up to 2 weeks. So not next week, but the week after. Are you half asleep, Ron? Oh, well, you can sleep in tomorrow, maybe. I'll have to talk loudly to keep you awake, Ron. It's just 10 p.m. here in Brisbane, and it's about 8 a.m. in Michigan on the same day, Friday. Well, I'm glad you got through, Ron, because last week Walter couldn't get through. So, that's a good one, Ron. Ron and I were planning to go on a ride last Saturday, but because of the weather, we didn't. It was forecast and threatening rain, and so we had. Oh, no, that was this Saturday. So the following Saturday, we're hoping to do that ride. Yeah. It must be frustrating for Walter that he can't get through. We'll have to try and sort something out to find out why. Walter sent in some photographs and a video for tonight. Yeah, it'd be real pity if he can't join in the live stream. I guess he's watching, but it's not the same as participating. G'day, Walter, if you're listening, mate. Yeah, last summer, December was the hottest month by far. It was pretty well unbearable without air conditioning. But I guess it just means riding in the early morning or the late afternoon. Anyway, the weather's really nice now. It's just when summer's here. Yeah, I got a short video tonight too of Yeah, that's right. That's right, Alan. Oops. Christian. I got to catch up with comments. Yeah, that's right, Alan. Uh, I'm wearing my summer jacket now. It's too hot. G'day, Christian. Good on you for joining us, mate. Christian's from Melbourne, Australia. So for him, it's 11:15 at night. Anyway, Christian, you should be able to sleep in tomorrow, mate. I hope. But thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, there's 4 watching, so I'm guessing that Walter can't join us. What a pity. Oh, well, at least he's a part of the live stream by watching. No, sleep in for you, Christian. I guess you might be working tomorrow then. Also means you'll have to drop out of the live stream at some stage to get to sleep. Yeah, for you it would finish at midnight. Holiday? Did I say holiday? That's the same as vacation in America. Oh, there it is. I missed that one. We had today off work because public holiday on a Friday, but it felt like a Saturday. Public holidays, let's see, like Thanksgiving, you have a public holiday in America. So, I'm not sure what the public holiday was here. Well, sorry to hear that, Christian. I've had people pass away in the last year or two, and I was pretty upset when my nana passed away a few years back. Yes. Oh well. Yeah, that's true, Alan. Ah, at the AFL Grand Final public holiday in Victoria, obviously they have a day off because of the AFL Grand Final. That's the Australian Football League, so it's the footy Grand Final. Yeah, Alan. Australian rules football. Go the Tigers. I don't even know who's in the final, but because I don't follow football, but I guess the Tigers are. Is that Richmond? No, I follow cricket a bit, but men's cricket that is. But that's yeah, Alan. It's a much smaller version of your Super Bowl. Richmond versus Geelong. All right, they're both Melbourne teams. Yeah, the Super Bowl gets 100 million people watching or something like that. It's not as big time as that. You probably see the AFL final on what's it called in America? Your sport channel on cable, ESPN. In America, they have sport bars, and so you can eat and drink there. and they've a number of TV screens up around the walls. I've been in one once, and they show sport from all over the world, primarily American sport, I'd say, but also Australian sport. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'll go to view photos. Oh, what I was going to say before is I downloaded onto my iPhone a decibel app, and I've got a short video that I was shown tonight. And I don't know how accurate the app is, but it's on my iPhone. I know that's not true, Alan. And so I tried to check the decibels of the my Vulcan S at idling and revving to 4,000 revs. Anyway, I'll show that a bit later. So view photos. Well, I'll start with this one first. That's my book. It's now online on Amazon. My Kawasaki Vulcan SE Adventures. So it is true, Alan, because of the weather you were watching the start of the World Series. The World Series, that's baseball, isn't it? Yeah, so my book is now online on sale on the Amazon website, and I'm only asking $5 for it, so like the price of a cup of coffee. And yeah, World Series is baseball. And it's 41 pages, 46 colour photographs, and just over 3,000 words. So it's not a big book, but it's a fun book. And I go into a bit of detail about the technical aspects of the Vulcan S. I describe my first 3 months of rides on the bike, and also at the start of the book, the history of my history of motorcycling. Anyway, it's a fun book and lots of nice photos. Now, I'll show Walter's photos first. Gee, it's a pity he couldn't make it tonight. I know he wanted to be here. As, yeah, yeah. We know Ron's going for Richmond. Who's the Tigers? Who's Christian supporting? So Walter went for it's the fall in America right now, which is like our autumn in Australia. And so, of course, all the trees are changing colours and dropping their leaves. So Walter sent in these photographs of his ride. Fair enough, Christian. So Walter's got a Vulcan S, and the lime green colour, Kawasaki colour, fits in with the background too. So he went for a long ride. I forget what it was now, 50, 60 miles. And Walter lives in Maryland, USA. So here's Walter with his bike in the background. Now, been talking a fair bit to Trevor the last few days, and Trevor's joined the chat group too, which is excellent. This is Trevor's bike. If I remember correctly, it's a 2015 Vulcan S, and he's got the Mazzari exhaust on it, and he's the chap who first told me about the Mazzari exhaust, and it's been very helpful. So anyway, that's his bike. He sent me in a photo of his bike, and Trevor lives in Geelong, in Victoria, in Australia. So that's another Australian in the chat group. We've got 13 in the chat group now, so that's growing. Now these photos I took off from the website of the Mazzari exhaust. So that's what the exhaust looks like. Now the Mazzari exhaust is made in Australia, in Perth, Australia. I'm on the east coast of Australia, and Perth is on the west coast of Australia. And the exhaust cost about 450 Australian dollars. And if you see these next two photos, you can see it's only a short exhaust compared to the stock exhaust. And the stock exhaust goes almost to the axle of the rear wheel. He looks serious. Oh, that's back at Walter. Yeah, Trevor's bike has got quite a wide fairing on it. I mentioned that to him. Yeah, what, Mazzari, it sounds Italian. Yes. Yes, it does have a removable baffle. So I rang and asked the bloke about Mazzari exhaust because I hadn't heard about them before. But apparently they've been on the market about 10 years. And it does have a removable baffle. I asked him how many decibels it was, and he said they haven't tested the Vulcan S Mazzari exhaust yet. The Djokovic exhaust is about 104 decibels, they say, on their website. So, now Trevor, he put a couple of short videos on his channel for me, and it certainly is much quieter than the Djokovic. And I made the comment to Trevor that the on a video it can be the sound can be misleading, and he said to me that the actual sound of the exhaust was quieter than what was on the video, and normally it's the other way around. So I'm really looking forward to receiving the new exhaust and putting it on the bike. So that's the this is the last photo of the exhaust. Yes, and it doesn't have a catalytic converter, of course. Aftermarket exhausts don't, do they? And I haven't told you this yet, Al. I haven't mentioned it to you yet, but I'd like to do a chat interview about the catalytic converter. I found that quite interesting. Order new bars, start of November. Oh, right. You're certainly making a lot of modifications to your bike, Christian. I've got your bike in the Hall of Fame photos, and so we'll be able to see what your bike looks like then. That's coming up in a minute. So oh, that's a good one, Christian. Oh, I gotta be putting those comments on. So the new handlebars, how will they look in comparison to what the Vulcan S stock handlebars are? Will they be high looping ones like on Harleys, where your hands are way up in the air? Or will they be sort of flat and straight out? Well, I'll play this short video that I made of the decibel meter app on my iPhone, and what it shows about the stock Vulcan S exhaust. So without starting the bike, we'll see what the decibel meter is like here without the bike started. So it's saying 30. Well, it's quite variant, isn't it? Okay, so this is the stock exhaust on the Kawasaki Vulcan S. And I'll just start the bike up. So we're sitting on about 68 decibels, range of 68 to about 80, 81. Now I'll just give it some revs. Yeah, the interesting thing about the decibel meter with the stock exhaust was that when I was speaking before starting the bike, it had a maximum reading of around 86, I think it was, decibels. And when I turned the bike on and even revved it to 4,000 revs, it was still less than 86 decibels. So I've done a bit of a read up about it, and your hearing is safe up to 90 decibels. And after 90, 95 decibels, you begin to suffer hearing loss. And 100 decibels, at 100 decibels, after 15 minutes of 100 decibels, you begin to get hearing loss. So the Djokovic exhaust is 104 decibels, which means you should wear earplugs. And the stock exhaust is no louder than speaking loudly, and you would suffer no hearing loss. So I'll be interested to see how it compares to how the Mazzari exhaust compares to the stock exhaust with that decibel app. I'm not saying the app is accurate, but it will give us an idea. So 86 decibel, Alan. When you say that's the world noise standard, what do you mean by that? That's certainly what Kawasaki have gone by with the stock exhaust. You're thinking Missouri will be about 95. Well, that'd be good if it is. I probably wouldn't get earplugs if it is. Fancy Christian getting 13-inch ape hanger handlebars. His bike will look very different. G'day Richard. How you going, mate? So pleased you've joined us. I don't think we've come across each other in the comments to the videos, but you're most welcome, and I'm so glad you've joined us, mate. So, Richard, what country are you from? Alan's from Michigan, USA. Christian is from Melbourne, Australia. Ron and I are from Brisbane, Australia. Oh, you're in Geelong too. That's why you got a Kiwi photo. I should have guessed that. Kiwi is a flightless bird from New Zealand. Good one, mate. Actually, Trevor today, that I've been speaking to the last few days, is also from Geelong. Geelong is in Victoria, Australia. Oh, well, you're most welcome, mate. That's great. And you have a Vulcan S, I guess? Yeah, I'm guessing that's where Richard was born and grew up. So you got a Vulcan S, Richard? Oh, it's always nice to have a new person in the live stream. Oh, Port Arlington. No, I'm in Brisbane and okay. Well, good one, mate. Good on you for joining us. And I guess Port Arlington is somewhere near Geelong or certainly near Melbourne. No, I ride around Redland Bay in Brisbane, suburb of Brisbane, southern suburb of Brisbane. And Anthony, good on you, mate. Yeah. Anthony's joined the chat group and it's the first time on live stream as well. Same with Richard. So good on you, Anthony, and welcome, mate. Anthony's gonna get one of my books, so that's really great. I'm trying to remember. I think, Anthony, you joined the chat group as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. Geelong Harley Davidson. Pretty good, Anthony, except it's 10:40 p.m. here. Let's see, where are you? You're near New York City. So it must be 8:40 a.m. for you. Oops. I missed Alan's comment. Now, Richards. Oh, you ride a Ninja 250. Good one. Good one, Richard. I was thinking you didn't have a bike, but we're hoping to get a Vulcan S. Nah, I usually go to sleep at 2 a.m. after live stream. It's so which would be what's that? 3.5 hours from now. The Street 500 goes just as hard as your Ninja 250. No, it's not time for me to go to bed. I usually go to bed at 1 a.m. Yeah, well, I must admit, I was looking at the Harley as well, and but compared to the Vulcan S, the Street 500 compared to the Vulcan S, to me, from my perspective, there's no comparison. Wow, it's a real first tonight. We've got 2 new people to the live stream. Good on you, Anthony and Richard. I'll stop saying that now, but I'm really pleased that you've joined in, mates. Where were we? So I'll go to the Hall of Fame. So on the Hall of Fame, I have the bikes of those who regularly are a part of live stream, though from next week I'll be calling it the Kwaka John Vulcan S show. And my bike's up the top left, the Green Hornet. Underneath that is Alan's bike from Michigan, USA. He's called his bike Misty. Under that is Ron's bike. He's called his bike My Mistress. There's Walter's bike. He's called his bike Ain't Misbehavin'. Then there's Christian's bike from Melbourne. I don't think Christian's got a nickname yet. Oh, really? You do wheelies on the Vulcan S? I understand. Well, I've seen videos of people doing that, but I understand it's a bit tougher. And Christian, you don't have a nickname for your bike yet? These are all Vulcan S, by the way. And Trevor's bike in Geelong, Australia. He sent this photo in this week. I hope I've been adding these comments. Good on you, Walter. I thought you were having trouble joining us again, so I'm so glad you have. No, throughout Australia, you're not supposed to de-restrict the Vulcan S, but people do. The people you hang out with, Alan. Yeah, Walter, we've got 2 new people in the live stream tonight. Let's see, we've got Richard, who is from Geelong in Victoria, Australia, and we've got Anthony, who lives in New York City in the US of A. Well, Richard, you're most welcome to send in a photo of your bike, and I'll add it to the list. Suits. I've never seen Suits. You paid your bill. Yeah, we've got 8 people online at the moment. So don't know. We've got about 6 people commenting, I think. So that's really good. Yeah, the live stream for next week will be under the name The Kwaka John Vulcan Show. So when you... Donna has very red hair. So when you see that, what's it called? When you see the scheduled live stream, you'll see it under that name. Oh, good on you, Anthony. I wasn't gonna say your actual. It's a town, is it? I was thinking of it as a suburb. May not. Oh, this one. I got to keep up with these comments. Oh, okay, Richard. Good on you for taking up motorcycling. That's great. I thought you had your license, Christian, but you're on your L's as well. This is great, having so many people as a part of the live stream. Your check ride is that like where you ride with someone? You're not actually going for your license, but they ride with you and give you their opinion whether you're ready for the license. The P plate is what you get in Australia after you get your license. You have a red P plate for 1 year, and then a green one, I think it is, for 2 years. Anyway, I'll go on to Kwaka John Most Wanted. Good on you, Sash. I'm so glad you joined us, mate. That's good that you've joined in and commented tonight. Most welcome. So it's 3 new people tonight. I'm just catching up with the comments. Yeah, well, because I've had my car license for so long, when I got my bike license, I don't have to show P plates either. So Sash, what country are you from, mate? Okay, Fridays sound good to me. The only thing is, I thought people might go out Friday nights, but obviously we've got a lot more people joining in. Oh, you're in Melbourne, Sash. Oh, another one from Victoria. Good one. So, do you have a Vulcan S? I'll just get through the most wanted really quick. We got to get to the crash accident. So to be on the most wanted list, you got to send in a head photograph of yourself, head and shoulders. Oh, you got a 2020 Vulcan S sash. Good on you, mate. That's is that your first? Oh, you're on your just on your learner. Is that your first bike sash? Yeah, so you got to send in a head photograph with wearing a Kwaka John hat. So we've got Alan the Mafia Boss, Walter Brains of the outfit, Ron the Masked Bandito, and myself, Mad Dog Kwaka. Thanks, Anthony. I hope everyone feels the same. Okay, Walter. The I'm not sure if Walter saw this, so I'll quickly just bring up the photos that he sent in. Oh, good one, Sash. That's I was speaking to someone else today who's getting their first bike and going to be learning on it. That's great, Sash. I'm curious to know, did any of my early learner videos help? Yeah, I was in America for 2 years, and in the 1990s decade, and Americans love my accent, I must admit. So these are the two photos that you sent in, Walter, that I showed earlier. I won't say much about them because you sent them in, you know what they're about. That's it's the fall in America, which is Walter's from Maryland in USA, and so the fall in America is like autumn here. Well, I'm waiting for it to arrive, Anthony, because the pandemic should take about 2 weeks. So not next week, but the week after, it should arrive. And I'll Facebook Messenger. Okay, Richard, we'll do that. Not now, but I'll have it there for next week. So I'm very much looking forward to it arriving. Now, what's the consensus? Should I leave it on Friday night? The next week's the Kwaka John Vulcan S show. Should I leave that on Friday nights? That's a yes from Richard. It's obviously easier for people to join in on a Friday night. Christian? Alan? Sounds like we're getting a consensus for Fridays. Well, I'll put a video on the channel saying that it's on Fridays from now on then. That'll be better for me too. Okay. The Good Times Ride. Anthony, that's Acon 40. Anthony is near New York City in America. Yeah, Walter agrees with Friday as well. Well, okay, it'll be Friday. No worries. Now, Walter, you sent me a video, or at least you put it in the chat room. What I had to do was film the video, your video, and then edit it. Oh, good one, Anthony. Well, to answer your question, I'm certainly planning on keeping the Vulcan S. I think it's a great bike. Although, if I bought a second bike, then I'd look very closely at the Yamaha XVS 650, but I'd always have the Vulcan S as my first bike. Yes, so I've edited your ride video, Walter, to 2 minutes. I'm just contemplating it at the moment, Christian. Yeah, well, I normally make Alan's video, cut it down to 1.5 minutes. And, but yours is about 2 minutes. So you guys can keep commenting while I'm playing the video. And this video was shot in Maryland, USA, like I keep saying, in the fall, which is like our autumn, and showing the colours of the landscape. Now, I just need to bring the video up once I get there. So without starting the bike, we'll see what the decibel meter is like here without the bike started. So it's yeah. Thanks for Walter for sending that in. The guys, for next Friday, if you want to send me photographs of the Vulcan S or your rides or anything to do with motorcycling, or short videos, please do so. And I'll include them in the Kwaka John Vulcan S show. What I wanted to ask you, at the end of that short video, you crossed a really funny looking old wooden bridge. Are there a lot of bridges like that in Maryland? Just catching up with the comments again. Yeah, that's funny. The we don't see bridges like, oh, well, there are in the country areas single lane bridges like that. Okay, so next is the crash video. Now this guy doesn't actually crash, but if he had, it would have been pretty bad because he was going at high speed. But he's obviously a experienced rider because he saved the bike. So you can keep talking while the crash video is on. The reason why I show crash videos each week is so that we can learn from the mistakes of others and become safer riders ourselves. Now this guy, I meant to get the speed. He was doing about 120 kilometres when he saved the bike. At this stage he was doing about 180 kilometres. So he was obviously taking the corner too fast. And how he saved the bike, as you can see, right on the edge of the road, and he's travelling high speed. See you, Christian. And thanks for joining us, mate. Yeah, well, he's obviously an experienced rider to save the bike. He's obviously going too fast to the corner, but he saved it a bit. He didn't brake. He was obviously knew it was an emergency, but he didn't brake. He just backed off the throttle and let the bike slow down, and then he obviously leaned it really hard. And at this stage, he's doing about 80 kilometres an hour, so he's really dropped his speed in a very short time. So, hopefully we'll never be in that situation of taking a corner too fast, but if we did find ourselves in that situation, this guy handled it correctly. And otherwise, it would have been a very bad crash at that high speed. Well, we're down to 6 online now, so we've got Alan, Richard, Walter. I'm not sure who else is online. Anyway, I'll go to the funny video. I think this was set up, but it suddenly made me laugh when I saw it. Yeah, I think most of us have had a bit of a look at Dan the fireman, and yeah, there's a couple of reasons why I don't watch his channel anymore, but to be g'day Anthony, glad you're still with us, mate. And but when I first started riding the bike, I watched his channel, and I did find it helpful, but after a couple of weeks, I found it pretty repetitive, and but he's a he's a very popular channel. He's got a couple of 100,000 subscribers, and so he's doing really well. Uh, well, I'll play. I meant to update these 2 videos during the week, but I'll play the website video. I play these videos every week for people who are watching the video if they haven't seen them before. They're just short videos, and you can keep talking while they're on. Kwaka John has a website. One way of going to the website is to Google Kwaka John. Another way is by going to the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel page, and there you'll see Kwaka John website. Click on that and it will take you to the website. On the website you may click on to the YouTube channel or to the Facebook page. On the Kwaka John website, among other things, there is the merchandise page where you may purchase Kwaka John merchandise if you wish. And you may also support the channel financially if you wish. Okay, that was a short video about my website. A couple at a time. Yeah, one of the reasons is I found his videos too gruesome for me, and he goes into great detail with his bad accidents, and I don't think that's very helpful to make safer riders. But anyway, that's just my view. I meant to show this earlier too. Yeah, this arrived today. Well, it's a Zippo lighter, cigarette lighter, and it's got the Kwaka John logo on it. Now, with Alan's help, I got big lighters with the Kwaka John logo on it, but as you can see, it's not the best. But I got this Zippo lighter today. Being a cigarette smoker, of course, I'll be using it all the time. And I'm thinking of maybe making them available on the website for people to buy. I mean, the Zippo lighter is a well-known lighter and really good. Yeah. And it's really good that it's got my logo on it. Okay, I'll show the other short video. This I'll show the other short video. This is about the chat room. Now I have set up an invitation page to the chat room where anyone may join. So whether you are a channel viewer or a subscriber, you may join the chat room and meet with other Vulcan S owners and those who are about to buy the Vulcan S from all around the world. There are two ways of going to the chat room invitation. Firstly, on the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel is the Discord symbol. And secondly, you may type the following address into your browser, and this will also take you to the chat room invitation page. I should also say that under every video now I have a link to the invitation to join the chat room, and we've had quite a few people join the chat room since that I've been putting that link in, so that's really good. And Richard, maybe you could join the chat room too. It'd be nice chatting with you during the week. And Trevor has, and Anthony has. And we had Sash, and that'd be good too if you could join in, Sash. I guess you're joking, Walter, about being a smoker every couple of months. Well, guys. Yeah, they can't get Cuban cigars in America, but obviously we can buy them here in Australia. Yeah, so don't forget to send in photos and short videos. It really improves the live stream. And thank you all you guys for joining in tonight, particularly the guys who have been here for the first time. Sash, who he said he watched it every week, and first time you join in, good on you, mate. And Anthony and Richard, thank you so much for joining in tonight, and all the regulars too. Good on you, thank you. So I'll show the final two screens. I need a smoking jacket, that's for sure. So the chat room is on Discord, and we've spoken about that. Well, yeah, Richard, good on you for joining in, mate, and hope you're here next week, and I'll check your Facebook. Oh, and Sash, good on you, mate. And my email address is john@kwakajohn.com.au, and that's the place to send in photographs. And I'll have to... oh, forgot that one. Just got to catch up with comments for a moment. See you, Richard. See you, Sash. And my website address is www.quackerjohn.com.au. See you, Anthony. Good that you joined in tonight, or today, your time. Yeah, it certainly was. It was busy for me putting all the comments together. Now this is now different. The next Quacker John Vulcan show will be on number 28, and will be next Friday. And next Friday, well, Wednesday 28, 29. That must be the 30th of October. Anyway, it'll be next Friday night. Well, if anyone wants to go to the chat room, I'll be there for a while, and I'll be in about 5 minutes once I've set up next week's live stream. Oh well, guys, that's it for tonight. And I'll see you guys next Friday. See yous.